And we are here at Amoeba Music Berkeley with E-Lit and all the latest in hip-hop. So lots of new releases continually coming out on CD and vinyl. And
yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Let's just start with the best sellers right off the bat here. Both of these babies, Killer Mike and El Producto's Cancer for Cure. LP decided to return with 2 albums instead of 1 album this time, and these are both pretty serious bodies of work. Cancer for Cure is a personal sort of just solo album that, you know, follows the death of his friend Kamutao. It's on Fat Possum Records featuring, you know, Mr. Motherfucking Esquire, Danny Brown, Killer Mike's on there. You know the story. This cover is like his last album cover, broken, shattered into pieces. So that, you know, pretty personal body of work with the kind of production you've come to expect from LP. I'm a big fan of this Killer Mike album that he produced too. This is a very interesting collabo between, you know, someone who's worked a lot with Big Boy in the past and sort of Dungeon Family out of, you know, the South, meeting forces with LP on the production. Kind of reminds me of like a Southern Cold Vein or something, which is a huge compliment because Cold Vein is an amazing body of work. Recommend you check that one out for sure. Even more recent than those, though, I mean, those are just the top sellers. We have things that are even more recent. We got Cadence Weapon's new album in.
From Canada?
This guy's from Toronto. He put out some stuff with Epitaph for a little bit there. I hear that this is a lot better than his last album. I know people weren't too into his After Party Babies album. This is supposed to be a big step up in the right direction. And I like his first album was great, so
yeah, I do too.
Looking forward to hearing that. This one I'm a very big fan of, David Ramos's new album, Sento la Tua Mancanza, and this is the latest release on Fake 4 Records, who put out a lot of interesting things. They have some really ill releases coming up from Open Mike Eagle and Dark Time Sunshine and some other people. This is one of the most personal hip-hop albums I've heard in a very, very long time. In fact, it's so personal that you question whether, I think he was second-guessing releasing it just because of how like meaningful it is to him. It's all about his grandmother's death and how, you know, his family of addiction. He had a father who abandoned him, and, you know, his grandmother took him in. Anyway, I feel uncomfortable even going into the details about his life. But this is a great body of work. It's produced by a European producer from Germany, I believe, named Oscar Olsen, who makes all of his own instruments and plays them. So the beats sound very homemade. Kind of got some interesting left field pop sensibilities over there, and I dig it a lot. He's Cheshki's brother, Cheshki Ramos' brother.
Okay.
And this is his 3rd official solo album. He's been doing music for a long time. Other things, we got Beat Hoss's new album. This is some local stuff. These guys have been making some good music out of San Francisco. And this one features, you know, looks like they're stepping their game up with this. It features Z-Man and Pep Love and Melina Jones. I know that Ghost Notes produced some of this, and he's a very underrated producer from the Bay Area. So I do recommend checking those guys out. They're fun live. Nice people to support too. Yeah. And other Bay Area stuff, we got this Jay Stalin in Body Snatchers. There's some new Turf stuff for you, along with a new album from LaRue and Turf Talk we have out there too. Okay. Not up at the front here, but so that's some serious business. And how about this thing? Mad Lib Medicine Show, The Brick. I've just been waiting to show this off. Just shrink wrapped with every volume of the Medicine Show in case you missed it. This is going for 95 bucks, which means these usually go for about 14 individually, and there's 13 of them. So you're saving about $50 like buying it as one big package in case you missed them. Really nice stuff there. And let's look at the LPs for a second. Yeah. I definitely wanted to point out the Killer Mike on LP, which we just got in today, and this is a hot seller for sure. Right. Even hotter because it includes the instrumental version of the album. Oh, you're kidding, wax. Really? So you get the LP beats too, which are really serious beats, by the way. Exactly. So this is like, you know, a vinyl connoisseur's dream here, dream come true. We got this Action Bronson album in on vinyl too. This Action Bronson and Static Selector was a big seller on CD. He's definitely another name on the New York underground that's kind of buzzing these days. And so now available on wax. Nice. Anyone who wants it. And Scene also came out on wax. This guy's part of Blues Crew. And you know, it's got blue on cloths on there. It's on purple and white vinyl. Really nice stuff. So I guess that about covers it.
I Self Divine's on.
Oh yeah, I Self Divine. We covered that last week, but he's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Elit at Amoeba Music Berkeley.